You need to fear God's kingdom. I don't even got to know where you live at. If you are the enemy, I will find you. I will consume you. You can leave the country? Go ahead. Go ahead and leave the country. See, this is another level of spirituality. I know you don't believe it, but look at the actions. Look at your country. Look at your community. Oh, that's by coincidence. That's by coincidence that your whole community is turned upside down in a matter of a couple of years for no real good reason. It's just coincidental that you are in a whole other world now. Okay. You played games with me. If the FBI and the CIA and anybody wants somebody to kill or investigate, you need to investigate the Illuminati and the Freemasons. But you ain't gonna do that, are you? Because you part of them, ain't you? Some of you are. Police want somebody to walk a patrol and watch while you're on the beat. You need to watch these foot soldiers for the Illuminati walking around gang stalking. That's what you need to watch. But you ain't doing that, are you? Obviously not. Look at it. Look what they got your country in all involved in, and now you don't even know how to get out of it. Yeah, the truth of the matter is the Illuminati put y'all in this situation. The Freemasons and the Illuminati, one or the other, put y'all in the situation where you have plagues from God, COVID-19, all these other things happening to you. These people gang stalk people. This all going to make sense. Just listen. These people gang stalk people, put people under illegal surveillance, just like breaking suspicious of people or not even suspicious of people. That would be the government with the Patriot Act. They are gang stalking people, playing with people, putting people under illegal surveillance. That's what they both share. That's a 7. Well, the government got people under legal surveillance. These secret societies have people under legal surveillance. That's the bond y'all have. That's why I don't trust neither one of you. See, when you're competent spiritually, or even with physical power in the country, you don't have to put anybody under surveillance. I don't have to do that. You don't see me doing that. You don't see me putting anybody under illegal surveillance. I'm not watching anybody. See that? That's called competency. That's called being adequate. You're inadequate. Incompetent as well. See, I proved to break. If you thought I was incompetent, I proved to break out of it, didn't I? Oh, I'm moving with strategy. And sometimes, quite frankly, I just don't want to see you. Oh, you thought I was scared. You thought I was hiding. No, I just don't want to see you in my day. How about that? I don't want to see you in my day. That's what it is. God knows that. I ain't scared of you. I don't want you in my day. Oh, I know. See? Thought you had me figured out, didn't you? But this Patriot law, this Patriot Act law, is something that America has not protested. You should have been protested this. You should have been said something about this. And you have not. They can easily take you and arrest you, or how you want to put it, detain you or whatever. And under the suspicion of something they have or whatever. And I don't know, man. I think I don't trust the government like this with that kind of law, because they can manipulate and use it for however they want to use it. But the bottom line is, you got a lot of incompetent people, whether it be secret society and government, that's putting people under illegal surveillance. And like I told my enemies, go in your corner and I go in mine. And I guarantee you'll lose. That's how long my arms reach. Look how short your arms are. Look where you at. You all on top of me in my room because you're incompetent. Now go wherever you want to go in the world and I'll get you. Go ahead. Go wherever you want to go in the world. I challenge you. You want a challenge? I challenge you to completely leave and go wherever you want to go in the world. And I will get you. You know what you got to do? You got to be all over here all on top of me. And you still ain't doing nothing. You're still incompetent before as the first day you started doing that. It's the facts. I'm going by facts. You're going by what? Lies, false images, psychological games, witchcraft. Ain't none of it working. And look how many people you got to use. And you call yourself competent? How can you esteem yourself as competent? Let's be 100. Because beyond being a hero or a villain, we all understand if we're competent or not. We all understand if we're mighty or weak or strong or not, whether you're good or you're evil, right? You're not competent. I don't care how evil you are. You are not able to manifest what we manifest. You're not manifesting anything. You're just evil and priding yourself on it. And all you're impressing are teenagers and 20-year-olds and stuff. That's the only people you're impressing. You're not impressing masters like me. What are you manifesting? Oh, you're driving around. Whoopity-woo. Oh, you got people in this building. Whoopity-woo. They got psychic power, but what are they manifesting? So whoopity-woo. You ain't manifesting nothing. And that's when it all comes down to, at the end of the day, right? What you manifest. And some things are more important than money. Don't let the money deceive you. Look at your country. That's what we're manifesting. That's what God is manifesting on you. Yeah, this needs to be said so people can see. You don't need to put me under no illegal surveillance. You need to go put the Illuminati and these Freemasons. You need to go do something with them. Because they think they control the world. They think they are elevated beyond me. Well, I already proved to be more elevated with the laws that I'm revealing of 44 states with child marriage. Now, if you were so elevated, Freemasons, Illuminati, how come you ain't revealed this to the community? How come you have not challenged this? Because you're not as elevated in information and knowledge as you think you are. You're not. And I proved it. So all that 33rd degree masonry, all that Illuminati foolishness and gibberish is foolishness. It's foolishness in the face of men like me that manifest things you can't explain, huh? You can't explain why you don't know this information, right? You can't explain why your whole community don't know. Then you need to realize you've been outranked. That's the bottom line. And ain't nothing you can do. Life or death for me or you is not going to make you competent. That's a 7. The whole contest is all about who's competent. When Michael Jordan played against John Stockton, it's all about who's competent, right? He ain't going to go kill John Stockton. It's all about who's competent, and the show is over. I don't care how mad John Stockton gets. The show is over when we realize you don't put up the numbers that Jordan manifests, and it's over with. You less competent as far as the game goes. Ain't nothing else to see. You want to take it further, then hey, I don't know. I don't know how that would turn out. But as far as what you're doing, it's no way you can be more competent than me. You're just driving around trying to save face. You don't see that? I guess you don't see yourself, do you? It's all a haze to you now, ain't it? You done went crazy, huh? Bottom line is, man, I'm manifesting, you're not. I put up numbers, you're not. Ain't nothing else to see unless you want to die. And I'm going to let God do that. I'll let God kill you. But the bottom line is I proved to be more competent inadequate than you. Ain't nothing else to see. The death of you or the death of me will not change nothing. You are less competent than I am. You're not as competent as I am. That's the bottom line. So how can you manipulate that? If you can't manipulate it with life and death, then how are you going to manipulate it in this lifetime? So it's just like a sore loser kid that think they're going to get a sucker punch, and a sucker punch is not making you more competent. Oh, okay, you throw up some sucker punches out here, and that's not more competent. You don't win, but let's just say you got a sucker punch in and look like you won. You still haven't manifested what I have. You still have not done what I've done. If it's about seeing who's more competent, I've already won. If it's seeing who's more better and greater and powerful, I've already won. Now you want to see who can die? We can take it there too. Now you got COVID-19 and you got all kind of crazy stuff going on. Okay, if that's where you want to take it, we take it there too. But the bottom line is, me as a being is more competent than your whole group as one. Well, you've been following me around from California to Florida to North Carolina, here in New York. One man. I didn't have a team of people. And I defeated all your chapters. Looks like I'm more competent than your whole country. Now I can see why you call me king based on that. But don't get literal. Don't get literal. Because it ain't no money that you've been giving me, and it ain't no throne that you have given me. All you doing now is riding my coattail. You're nothing but fame whores. Fame whores. After fame, just like most Americans, they like to gravitate. They're groupies. You're groupies. Most Americans have a groupie, they got a little groupie in them. Well, everybody here, most people here got somebody they will be a groupie towards now, don't they? Well, ask them who their favorite superstar is, and you'll find out how much of a groupie they are. Unless their favorite superstar is passed on. But if their favorite superstar is alive, then they would be a groupie. Most Americans would be a groupie for their favorite superstar. That's how it goes. But for me, I worship God. I worship the Lord. I don't have an American idol. There is no idols that I have that are before God. If I used to, I don't now. And you can't make me an idol, and you can't be a groupie here. If you're a groupie and you're some fame whore, what I call them, eventually I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. And when I get you, you can drive around a million years. But see, what you don't realize is you're endangering the entire national grid with the game that you're playing. I know it seems fun, like you sipping tea, and you think you're coming for me. That whack old cornball new saying, you coming, I'm coming for him, I'm coming. You ain't coming for me. You playing with God, buddy. You realize how serious this is? And I know it seems like a movie to you because you always been in a movie world. You're infatuated with fiction, sci-fi. Playing with me, buddy, look what you got. You got COVID-19. Now, you could try to ignore that and act like you wasn't here before that. You can try to act like you wasn't here before that. But me and you know you was. Me and you know that you were doing the same thing you're doing now before COVID-19. Yes, you was. You were doing the same thing. And look what God did to you. And I said, I don't know what you're doing. I don't, you know. That's why you still around here. You know why you're still around here? Because you realize we're manifesting. Something is manifesting against you. And you think it's a game. And it ain't a game. When I was in evil, I was way more evil than you. I was way more evil than you. You a joke to me. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting all you little members know. When I was evil, I was way worse than y'all. I was way worse. Way worse. I don't let my enemies live. As you can see, I bring it to God and it's over with. Hey, I ain't taking no prisoners. Not none. If you have opposed me, I'm gonna bring you to God and it's over with. I had to say all that because see, they go hand in hand. They put people under legal surveillance and think it's all good and think they look for the ghetto, the community. I don't care who it is. Okay, we're gonna prove to be more competent. This national grid is going to suffer because of you. The food supply of your country, the water supply of your country, the electricity. God is going to take care of all of that. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it. God's going to do it. And you're going to be sitting around like an idiot. You already are. We wish we wouldn't have done that. See how things changed? We wish we wouldn't have done that. Yeah, tell the truth. That's what these secret societies going around saying. We shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you thought you was the big bad wolf until you met a bigger bad wolf. Now look at you. Yeah. Like I like to tell my enemies, how about now? How about now? When you losing and you dying for playing with me, how about now? Yeah. In other words, how you like me now? Now that the smoke done cleared, how do you like me now? How about now? Huh? That's what I thought. And ain't nobody gonna be able to get on top of this. Because you know why? I revealed to your country that y'all marrying children. Any man gonna ever beat that? That automatically puts me above you all. Well, your FBI, CIA, ghetto community, suburban community, militia community, military community, police community, FBI, CIA community, ain't none of them told you this. They ain't act like they knew this because they ain't done nothing about it. You see where I'm at? I know you didn't believe God could raise someone up this high, huh? You still don't believe it. That's why you got these people out here on the streets thinking they can compare themselves to me. How you gonna compare yourself to me? You really don't know where I'm at, do you? You really don't know where I'm at, do you? You don't. This ain't street basketball, buddy. This ain't street basketball. You want to go play 21, you better go down to Harlem somewhere. I ain't being racist when I say that. That's what street ball is played. Yeah. You want to play street ball, you better go down there somewhere. This is not street ball, buddy. This is something you can't even do. Because it's already been done. 44 states married children. How are you going to re-reveal that to the people? How are you going to re-reveal that when it's already revealed? I know you hate it, don't you? But this ain't street basketball, buddy. We'll flatten your basketball. Pure. Basketball be flattened. If you like to get a little more physical, you want to play football, we'll flatten your football. Pure. Hey, I got the results. I got the results to back up what I taught. Ain't nobody questioning nothing I say no more. I don't think so. I told you. I'm just as spiritual as Marie Laveau, the queen of voodoo. I'm just as powerful as her. I'm just on the other side. I used to be evil. I used to be an evil person. But I changed my ways and I became a righteous person. That's why you can't put your finger on what kind of person I am. I used to be evil, but I'm righteous now. I'm holy. I'm living. I'm not going to say I'm living perfect. And that's why you can't win. You play with somebody that's higher ranking than the queen of voodoo, Dr. Buzzard, all of them. And you can't win. and I'll take you out. I have no problem with that. One thing about a person that's been evil, when we go to war, I have no problem with no conscience with taking you out. You forgot about that part, didn't you? Oh, so I'm supposed to leave that part off. No, I can filter that and eat the meat and spit out the bones and keep the fact that in war there is no conscience. And you know what I mean. You gotta do the right thing. But when it comes to neutralizing targets, you either are a soldier or you're not. If you sign up for the military and you scared to shoot people, then you don't need to be in the military. I'm not scared to neutralize my targets, in other words. And you a goofball and a cornball, and you might as well be a crew of McDonald's workers compared to me. You a crew of Subway workers with your little hat on, with your little long ears sticking out the sides. You seen the type, got the long ears sticking out the side of the Subway hats. That's them. That's my enemies. You the equivalent of Subway workers and McDonald's workers. You a McDonald's crew member. Better go get on the grill. Stop playing with a real one. Because we manifesting over here. I don't know what little Ronald McDonald game you playing, but it's too late to prove anything. Anybody can hire somebody to hurt somebody. What does that prove about you? Nothing. You're nothing. I proved everything. You see me hire anybody to do anything to you? I proved everything. Glory to God. I give him the praise. We've proved everything. You're nothing. You're not comparable to me. You're not even in league with me. How are you in league with me? Because you read minds? That ain't nothing. Mind readers can't get on top of this, big baby. No. You are a mind rapist. That's it. You go around raping minds. Ooh, a mind rapist. A mind rapist compared to people that's manifesting straight up warfare. You do the math. I'm in alliance with Russia. Yeah, I'm not hiding it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got any tangible operations? That's what we waiting for you to talk about. Tangible operations. If you ain't got those, you got to kick rocks, big baby. That's real. And I close my book and the show is over. What you gonna say? What you gonna do? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? You don't know. What you gonna say? What you gonna do? Somebody tell me. You don't know. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? In the real world, man, there's consequences. Good consequences and bad consequences. For stupid people, slow people. Maybe you didn't know that. The word consequence don't mean bad all the time. There's good consequences and bad consequences. I'm getting good consequences. You're getting bad consequences. And I'm not sharing my life with these individuals that are here, that are out here, these Americans. You know, you're stewing in your own funk, your own stench, and you want somebody to blame. You're stewing in your own wounds and pus. And you want somebody to share the misery that you have, that your country is gone. And you shouldn't have shared. Look, you shouldn't have let these people get out of control. Now you want to reverse it all. It's too late. It's too late, man. That's the cautionary tale of playing with life. You don't play with life. And you've been doing it so long to black people, you thought you could do it again. It's been a race war to me. This is a race war. Oh, you don't think I knew that? Well, it looks like you wouldn't have done it to anybody else. That's how I take it. I don't care how many black people in that organization. I don't care how many Hispanics and Latinos is in it. It is a race war. You want me to tell you how I know? It's a race war. Because if it was an Asian man, you would have been left. Oh, come on. If it was an Asian man and you ain't see nothing wrong with him and he ain't do nothing wrong, all of y'all, including ghetto black people, would have packed up your little circus and you would have been gone. If it was a white boy, you might have would have lingered around for a while, and then the white people would have took him up when they realized he had the goods like I got. If I was a white boy with these goods, I would be in the Four Seasons smoking cigars, having the best of this and the best of that. The only reason I'm in this situation is because I'm black. It's a race war. Oh, you don't think I know that? Well, if you're treating me based on the color I am, and you wouldn't treat other people like that, that means it's based on my race, and that means this is a race war. I know. You didn't think so, did you? It is. It is. And it's almost over. A lot of sellouts on the other side, too. It ain't all white people. A lot of sellouts out there. A lot of black people think they're doing black work. You doing racist white work. And I don't care what it is in the name of. Children, animal, frogs, or dogs. I don't care what you in the name of whatever it is. It's white people race war work. Because at the end of the day, your organization started by a white boy. What? Illuminati? That's white people. Freemasons? That's white people. Ain't no black people started that. Neither one of them. So at the end of the day, it's still white work, a white cause, and white strength. Some would say it's white power. And you're still losing, ain't you? You know what you're losing to? Black power. That's what you're losing to. Oh, I got to let you know from time to time. You think I'm quick on my toes? Oh, what you thought? I'm telling you everything and how it's happening, and you can't stand it, can you? You can't stand it. That's why I got to get away from peasants, vampires, and everything in between. Because really, you can't stand who I am. You can't stand my success. You can't stand that I'm right. You can't stand I'm this successful and I ain't got no money. You probably lose your mind when I get money, won't you? Go kill yourself, won't you? Well, the money is coming, whether you like it or not. Because your country is in debt to me. They broke my constitutional rights through illegal surveillance, receiving hearsay information that didn't have any evidence behind it, which us as adults, we don't do that. We don't go by stuff without evidence. I don't care if they telling you I'm an ex-murderer from Denver that killed 1 million people. I don't care what they tell you. If you don't have no evidence of that and you act on that, then God's going to hold you responsible. He's going to hold you responsible for what you believe. You believe crazy stuff, you held responsible for that. Yeah. So I don't feel sorry for you at all. You should have just left 100%. You should have left it all alone 100%. If you're guilty 1%, you might as well be guilty 100% in my case. Hey, I don't care what precaution you're taking. You need to take precautions. You talking about, well, we need to know. You know what you need to know? Your government is marrying children. That's what you need to know. And you don't even know that. So how you out here? Explain how you out here and you don't even know your own government is marrying children. That's a ridiculous situation, don't you think? Don't you think that's quite ridiculous? Don't you think that's the better word is quite pathetic? Yeah. And I already won. And I already feel the pleasure of winning. You feel the pleasure of losing, the pain of losing, the torture of losing. Yeah, ain't no games being played. Now you know. You don't play with no black man. You watch enough TV to know that. And that goes for anybody that's black as well. That don't mean you get to play with us. Hey, black on black crime happens every single day. And somebody dies. And sometimes, well, not sometimes. If it's black on black crime and it's a murder, they die. You can't play with black people, buddy. Black people that try to play with black people end up dead. That's what happens. They think they bad and they die. And the black people that survived, that did what they had to do to live, they live. So you need to understand that, white folks. All these people out here acting like they bad. Hey, we just as black as they are. We just as black as they are. They need to be notified of that. Well, they notified of it when they look on TV. They see two forces, both black. Hey, one thought they was bad, one was. That's how I see it. And I'm coming up the most competent in most situations. So what that say about me? Yeah, it's time for people to get beyond what they think they are and what they think they're doing. And let's talk about what really is happening. Because in this situation, you know what's going on? A lot of people are ignoring reality. You're ignoring reality. You know they ain't playing with me. You know they ain't, come on. You know that ain't seeing me, man. I've been here in this apartment over a year and they still can't see me. What you talking about, man? I'm the same person I was when I walked in. Same person. Look like I lost my mind? Do it seem like I'm up here scratching my hair out? Yeah, I'm the same. I'm better, actually. I'm stronger. I'm always going to be better and get stronger. I'm better than when I came here. I'm stronger than when I came here. I'm more informed of your country than when I came here. I became better. You didn't want me to. Yeah, you wanted to play the Mickey Mouse Club and play the Mickey Mouse House Club. How'd that work out for you? All you did was curse your country even more. That's all you did. Because every day that you're here, putting me under illegal surveillance and eavesdropping against my life out there on the sidewalks and all around the building and in the